Limits involving piecewise functions. Right? Piecewise functions are a lot like absolute value functions in that they just have two separate definitions depending on where you are and what your value of x is. So if we take a look at this, what ends up happening is we need to decide where is our limit taking place and then choose the correct formula for each of them. So in our first example, A, it asks us to figure out the limit as x approaches 1 of f of x. 1 is bigger than negative 2, so we need to use the first definition. So this is the limit as x approaches 1 of x plus 3 cubed. Again, we chose x plus 3 cubed because 1 is bigger than negative 2. Now we should substitute and see if there's going to be any problems, and it doesn't look like there are. So when we do 1 plus 3 cubed, we get 4 cubed, which is 64. In our second example, we have the limit as x approaches negative 3 f of x. Negative 3 is less than negative 2, so we are going to be using the second definition. And so we have negative 3 plus 1 cubed. Oops, sorry, x plus 1 cubed. We can now substitute. Negative 3 plus 1 cubed is equal to negative 2 cubed, which is negative 8. Our third example here is the limit as x approaches negative 2. This is a special case because it is the boundary value. It is right on the edge. To the right of negative 2, we use x plus 3 cubed, and to the left of negative 2, we use x plus 1 cubed. For this limit to exist, both the left-handed and the right-handed limit have to be equal. So we need to check that. We need to check the limit as x approaches negative 2 from the left. And on the left-hand side of negative 2, we use x plus 1 cubed. Sorry, the limit as x approaches negative 2, x plus 1 cubed. We now substitute in negative 2, and negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 1 cubed, which is negative 1. So that's the left-handed limit is negative 1. We now have to also determine the right-handed limit. So we have the limit as x approaches negative 2 from the right. On the right-hand side, we have to use the other definition. Of x plus 3 cubed. We plug in negative 2, and we find out that we get positive 1. Because the left-handed limit and the right-handed limit are different, we know that this does not exist. All right, so when dealing with a piecewise function, the important thing is to figure out exactly which definition you're going to use. For the first one, 1 is bigger than or equal to 2, so we use the first formula. For the second, negative 3 is smaller than negative 2, so we use the second formula. And if you are right on the boundary, you need to check the left hand and the right hand limit.